What's up, Trough? So today we're going to be going over meal prepping. I'm not going to lie, I'm going to be a little bit ahead of you guys because I didn't even think about making this video until I had already de-thawed the chicken, de-thawed the salmon, and after I seasoned it, whenever I seasoned it, I was like, you know what, I should probably make a video about this. So here we go. Meal prepping. This is how I do it. Not everybody has to do it the same way, but I'm just going to show you how I do my meal prepping. So I de-thawed my chicken right here. I have 6 breasts, and I have also de-thawed my salmon, and I have 6 slices of salmon. So what I did whenever I seasoned the salmon, I used garlic salt, sea salt, a hint of chili powder, some oregano leaves, and some minced onion. Now, for seasoning my chicken, I used seasoning salt, a little bit of sea salt, once again some chili powder, and some garlic salt. Like I said, sorry that I did not show you me actually seasoning them and things like that, but like I told you, I thought about making the video about halfway whenever I was done doing this stuff, so just go along with me here. Now I'm going to show you how I'm going to prepare my asparagus and sweet potatoes, because that is what I'm meal prepping for this week. So I took the asparagus and I broke off the ends of each of the asparagus. And I also have 6 sweet potatoes here that I'm going to chop up, and I'm going to show you how I'm going to chop them up and put them in the pan. Now, for me, whenever I meal prep, I like to lay down aluminum foil, and I usually spray it with some canola oil just to help it not stick, and it's an easier cleanup whenever you use the aluminum foil. And before I had started doing all this, I set the oven to 400 degrees, and it's currently preheating right now. So, here we go. I'm going to lay the asparagus down here on 1/2 of the pan, and I'm going to season the asparagus with some garlic salts, minced onion, a little bit of oregano leaves, and I'm going to lightly sprinkle some sea salt on top. Kind of move them around a little bit, get the seasoning all over the place. And now, cutting up the sweet potatoes. Stick with me here, might take a moment. I'm gonna try to do like some fast forward thing so you don't have to watch me cut them all up. So, yeah. And there we go. We have our sweet potatoes and our asparagus right there. And what I typically like to do whenever I put it in the oven is I like to cover these as well, just because I think it helps it cook better. But that's just probably a personal preference. So yeah, there we go. So our sweet potatoes and asparagus, our seasoned salmon, and our seasoned chicken breast. So I'm gonna throw it in the oven. Probably gonna cook the chicken for about 30-35 minutes. Fish is about 20-30 minutes. And then I'll be checking the asparagus and sweet potatoes every so often to see how things go. So stay tuned to see how it all turns out. Alright, so while we are waiting for our chicken, our salmon, asparagus, sweet potatoes, and stuff like that to cook in the oven, what else could we be doing? Well, something else that is really simple to do is to get a pot, start the stovetop, and get the water to a boil. And what I'm going to do is hard boil some eggs. Now, a little tip that I like to use is putting baking soda, just a little bit, not a whole lot, some baking soda in the pot with the boiling eggs so that whenever you go to peel them, the shell is like a lot easier to peel. So while we're meal prepping the meat and things like that, we are also going to be hard boiling eggs on top of the stove while we wait. Alright guys, just finished taking everything out of the oven. I ended up taking the asparagus and sweet potatoes out at around the 12-15 minute mark. I took the salmon out at, I think it was about like the 23-24 mark. And then the chicken took the longest, obviously, and that took about 28-29 minutes. And that was cooked at about 400 degrees Fahrenheit. And my eggs actually just got done hard boiling as well. So everything is complete, and now let's take a look at it. Here's how the chicken turned out. The salmon. And then here are the sweet potatoes and asparagus. And then my eggs. So, whenever you're doing this stuff, obviously whenever you're cooking the meat, you need to make sure and check the meat, cut into them, or if you have a temperature gauge, stick that in there and make sure that they're at the right temperature so that we're not eating bad meat. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed my meal prepping video. If you have any questions, hit me up at thediettrough@gmail.com. I'll respond to you quick, usually. So yeah, I'll see you, Trough.